Hey everyone, welcome to today's class. In today's class, we're going to look into HTML formatting elements. In our last class, we talked about quotation and citation elements where we look into most of the elements for quotation and citation, right? We saw, block quote elements, Q elements, ABBR elements, address elements, cite elements, and BDO elements, right? If you haven't seen that video, please make sure you go back and watch it. It's very important. And if you are coming across our page for the first time, you are welcome to Code with Chris. This channel or page is dedicated in teaching web development from scratch for free. So whether you're a total beginner or someone looking to sharpen your skills in web development, this channel or page is the right channel for you. So I urge you to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell, and so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever new video drops. And also don't forget to follow us on across other platforms like Facebook and TikTok at the same handle, Code with Chris. Yeah. Now, what is formatting? Now, formatting is the visual style of a document, including the font, the styles, the text style, the borders, and the rest of them. So now, HTML contains several elements for defining text with a special meaning. It's just formatting. HTML formatting is just defining text with a special meaning, right? And we have, examples like to bold text, to make a text to be in italic form, subtext, supertext, and the rest of them. So today we are going to look into all the formatting elements, right? From making a text to become bold or strong, or deleting a text, highlighting a text, and the rest of them, right? So for today's class, we are going to be creating a new file. Okay, so let's create a file. We name it okay, can name it formatting.html, right? Proceed to bring out my boilerplate. All right, so now I can give it a title. HTML formatting elements. All right, so now the first element we're going to look into is B element, which is used for bolding a text. To make a text bold is used to define a text or to make a text bold, right? Most of these formatting elements are inline elements, right? That means they don't start on a new line, and they take the only the width necessary for that particular content. That is why I'm going to be wrapping them inside a P element, which is a block level element, right? So for a more cohesive class and understanding, right? So now I'm going to have a P element. I'm going to be wrapping them inside a P element. Why? Because all the formatting elements are inline element. When we did inline elements, block level elements, and inline level elements, we saw few of these examples like big, strong, I elements, code elements, and so on and so forth. So today we are doing it properly. We are seeing all the formatting elements that we have. Right now, the first is bold. Now this is used to define a text that is bold, right? It used to define text that is bold. I can say this is a bold text. All right, so now if I run this, okay, you can see this is a bold text. Right, let me increase my, okay, so this is a bold text. right? So the next we are gonna test is strong, right? So strong is somehow the same as this is a strong. Strong is a bit similar to bold because it's just highlighting an important text. Strong is used to highlight, an important text or text that is very strong, right? Is used to define, text with strong importance, right? Is almost similar to what, um, bold, right? So next is EM, which means emphasized. Emphasized text is used to, draw an emphasis on text. This is an okay. This is a great text. So this is okay. Still loading. So this is a great text, and it comes out in italic form. It comes out in italic form. Also, another one we look into is I element. So I element is used for italic, right? This is italic text. Okay, let me refresh. Okay, so you can see it's a bit of same thing with emphasized text. So um, next we look into is U, which is used to underline a text. U is used to underline a text. This is an underlined text. Okay, so you can see this is an underlined text, right? So next is mark, right? So this is a marked text. So it's used to highlight a text. So it's used to highlight a text, right? So next is big. So this is a big text. Is used to make a text to be big, right? This is a big text. You can see it's quite bigger than these ones. So next is small. This is a small text. Now in my browser, this is a small text. So next is delete. For delete is DEL. DEL. So this text has been deleted. Right? For this text, you know a deleted text when it has a line through. A line through, that is when you know that yes, it is a deleted text. So let me refresh. You can see there is a line through to show that it is deleted, right? So now next is insert. Insert, the tag is ins. So this is used to show an inserted word or inserted text. So this text was inserted. Okay, this text was inserted. You can see it has an underline, just similar to u underline element, u element, right? So now next is k kbd. Now kbd is for keyword or keyboard element, is a keyboard element. So is this is so you can see it came out this way with its own unique font. This is keyboard input. So next is samp, which is used for sample, right? This is sample output. Okay, still loading. All right, let me reload. Okay, so you see how it came out. Sample, this is sample output. Now next is subscripts. Subscripts. So this is is this is a subtext. So this is a subtext, and then next is sup. Sup and sub things. this is a subtext. So for this sub, it means superscript text is a superscript text. This is usually used for writing, maybe formula, let's say H2O, or 10 raised to power 10 and the rest of them. So this kind of element is used to write, those formulas and the rest of them. So then the last one is code. So this is a code text, right? All right, so we can see these are the formatting elements that we have, HTML formatting elements that we have. Most of these elements we can actually achieve it using CSS, but then HTML made it possible that okay, we can actually define text with a special meaning and character using elements. That is why they gave us B elements, B element, strong element, I element, U element, mark, big, and so on and so forth. So that is it for today's class. If you're coming out across our page for the first time, you're welcome to Code with Chris. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever a new video drops. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye.